boys and girls, it's Miss Judy from 4th grade. Hope you're all doing well. The other day, I was looking for a button to sew on a shirt and realized that I have quite a few of different buttons. I thought to myself, what could we do with all these buttons? So this is what I found. I found these lovely, cute little button flowers. And I'm going to show you how easy it is to make them. When I made these flowers, all I had was wire, like this. Since then, I was able to go back to Extended Day and get things out of the classroom, and was able to get some pipe cleaners. So I'm going to show you how to do them using the pipe cleaner. So what you need, first you're going to decide what buttons you might like to put together. But let me tell you something first. There is different kinds of buttons. These two buttons have something on them that you would call a shank. It's one little hole. A loop with a little hole. Then there are 2-hole and 4-hole buttons. 4 and 2. For this project, we're going to use the ones with the 4 and 2 holes. You can certainly use the one with the shank, but if you use that, then you would just put that one button on the wire, and that would be your flower. If you had a really fancy button with a shank or any kind of button that you just wanted to use just that for a flower, you certainly could do that. But we're going to use these ones for right now. So what you need is your pipe cleaner. And you've decided what buttons you would like to put together. I'm going to use this red one and this black one for right now. So what you do is take the smaller button and you're going to put one side of your pipe cleaner through one of the holes. You're going to take your bigger button and put it through one of the holes. Then you're going to take your other side of your pipe cleaner, put it through the opposite hole, and one of the opposite holes in the big button. So there's your 2. You're going to kind of line up your ends of your pipe cleaner and pull your button all the way to the end. Just like that. And there would be your flower. And then you're going to take your 2 ends and twist. Twist and twist and twist all the way down to the end. And that becomes your stem. Your flower. And there's your flower. And there's one. And if you only have the wire, you do the same exact thing. I put it through one side, I put it through the other side, and I twisted it. I also had some of these little flower buttons. And I found this triangle-shaped button. So I thought, I wonder what that would look like. So let's try that. So I'm going to take a pipe cleaner, and the same thing, put it through one hole, of the flower, put it through one hole of your bigger button, put it through the other side of the flower and the other side of my triangle. Line up my ends and pull. And there's that button. And twist. Now this button is kind of big and it's like together. So I said, I wonder what this one would look like. So why don't I try that one? I'm going to use, so I'm just using one big button, this one. And I put it through. And I lined up my ends. Pulled it. And that's just that one. So you can use whatever you like, whatever you have, whatever colors. You can use all one color. You can use rainbow colors. You can use light and dark colors, whatever. Now I had some of these, they're not quite felt. They're fabric though, so it's not really a button, but they have the two holes like a button. And that's what I made some of these ones like. And I just put that in the back. I have some square buttons that I could use. Fancy buttons, so you can use whatever you'd like. I'll do one more. So I go through the hole. Oh, and maybe, boys and girls, maybe we'll do this. I told you I had these little felt things, but if you don't have those, you could make them out of paper. And I did that with this one and a couple of other ones. And I just poked two holes in it. So I'm going to put that in. And then I'm going to put it through the hole and put it through the other hole and put it through my paper hole. And I'm gonna even out my ends and pull. And there's one, just using a paper. So you can do all different things and make all different sorts of flowers. And when you're finished, you have your little bouquet, and then you just find a little container. And these are just little jars. This one, like I said, was a salt shaker that the other one got broken, and I don't really know why we saved it, but we did. And I was able to poke them through the holes. And then I tied a little ribbon around it. These were some other little, this one is like a little jug. And it has a small little hole on it. So I could just stick them in there anyway. And this was a little jar. And I just tied a little rope ribbon around it. And I can put these and arrange them if you need, you could put, I have some packing peanuts here in case I need them for styrofoam, and you could display it and put them in. You could get a bigger vase, a smaller vase, whatever you'd like. You can use your imagination. But if you have some buttons lying around, maybe you'll want to try it. These ones are a little springy, summery, and it might make you smile. Until then, boys and girls, please stay safe, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.